In this video, we're going to discuss the essentials of what every homeowner needs to know before putting their home on the market for sale. We're going to take a deep dive into the current market conditions. We're going to talk about staging, negotiations, and of course, how real estate has changed since the NAR settlement and what's going on with commissions. Hi, everyone. If we haven't met yet, I'm Troy Sage, local realtor, and I'm dedicated to doing real estate differently. It is my mission to help you make the best decision for you, your family, and your money. Let's dive in. Before even thinking about putting your home on the market, it is vital you understand what's happening in your local market. Are homes selling fast? Is it a buyer's market? What's the average sales price? And what is the strategy in getting your home sold for top dollar? Keep in mind that real estate is extremely local. So from neighborhood to neighborhood, city to city, things are different. So in selling any product, it's really important to understand who your competition is. One key tip to this is understanding what homes have sold for, not necessarily where they're priced at today. Keep in mind that where they're priced at today is your competition, but what the homes have sold for in your local area is the actual value. Value is always created by the buyer in any type of product, whether it's cars, houses, or even ice cream. What someone is willing to pay for a product shows a true value. So if you're looking at numbers, please don't be deceived by the properties that are currently available for sale. Always look at what's currently been sold. That's where you're going to find your value. So before thinking about putting your house on the market, make sure you speak with someone or you understand the current market conditions. This could make or break the deal. You want to make sure before you put your home up for sale, you understand what's happening in the market. Now, this brings us to topic number 2, which is pricing. When looking at market value and looking at comps of the local area, you have your homes that are for sale, that is your competition, and the homes that have sold, and that number may be different. Now, I will tell you in my experience, I've never seen a homeowner list a property and take less than market value. So one good strategy is pricing your home in the middle or below the median range, and people will flock to that property, and most of the time they will outbid each other, and most of the time you will get market value as long as the property is in good condition and it shows well. So pricing strategy is extremely important. You don't want to overprice the home because it will sit on the market, take longer to sell, and more times than not, you get less than market value because it's sat on the market for so long. Now, this brings us up to another point, which is number 3, the shiny penny, or the actual staging or appearance of the property. It is so important to understand that when buyers walk into a home for sale, they need to visualize themselves living there. If there is anything out of place in the property, it is always a negative check on that property compared to the one that is the shiny penny and looks fantastic. So when preparing your house for sale, since you understand already the other 2 points, this point of having your home be the shiny penny is very important. If you're not sure how to stage your property, reach out to a stager, or if there's new construction in your area, tour some new construction homes because they have professionally staged properties and buyers walk in and fall in love with the staging. Number 4 is negotiating. So if you're selling your home on your own or you're working with a professional, make sure whoever is doing the negotiating is a strong negotiator. One tip is to make sure that the person negotiating has no emotional attachment to the property. Sellers always sell for bottom line and buyers buy more emotionally. Of course, they have a bottom line, but a lot more emotion behind it. Make sure who's ever negotiating has zero emotional attachment to the property. They're looking at your bottom line to help you get the best dollar possible in the current market today. And number 5 is the NAR settlement. Here's what's changed in the NAR settlement. If you're selling a home right now, you have the right to pay buyer's agent commission and the seller's agent commission, or you have the right to not offer any commission whatsoever to the buyer's agent. Now, keep in mind that all appraisals up until August of 2024 have all been predicated by sales of homes that we can safely say the majority, if not almost all, have had a buyer's agent commission built in. What that commission is, we don't know, but it averages between 2.5% and 3%. So if you are listing your home for sale right now, you don't have to offer a buyer's agent commission. You can put the onus on the buyer to pay that commission. What that could do is it could take some buyers out of the buyer pool, they won't be able to buy your home and pay their buyer's agent commission. So you as a seller can pay no commission, or you can pay a commission. You have the right to have your agent advertise a commission, of course not in the MLS, that's part of the new rules and regulations, but they can still advertise a commission, or you can advise your agent to not advertise any commission and wait for the offer to come in and negotiate everything from there, which takes us back to step 4 in negotiations. In my opinion, for sale by owners and for licensed professionals, gone are the days of putting a sign in the front yard, putting an advertisement or putting the MLS somewhere on the internet and praying for a buyer are gone. If you're for sale by owner or working with a realtor, you have to make sure that there is a lot of marketing being put out to get that property sold. This is no different than what happens with any other product. When we think tennis shoes, we think Nike because they spend a lot of money in marketing. When we think ice cream, most people think Dairy Queen because they spend a lot of money in marketing. So when selling your home, it is very important to make sure that you have all 5 of these things lined up before you actually start looking at contracts, and make sure your advertising is strong. What do you think about these 5 topics that I'm talking about? Let me know your thoughts in how you feel selling a home should line up. Leave a comment below or reach out to me direct. I'd love to talk to you about your opinion. Listen, if you'd like more information about what's going on in the local market here in North Dallas, Texas, click subscribe and the bell so you're alerted every time I upload another video, or feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to run a custom report for you and your property.